And so, my dear friends, what a joyful event this evening is for each and every one of us. I'm happy to celebrate with you on this eve of Christmas as we recognize the joyful gift of God who became one with us. His name is Jesus. His name is Emmanuel, which means God is with us. Mis queridos amigos, qué evento tan alegre es en esta noche para todos, a cada uno de nosotros. Estoy feliz de celebrar con ustedes en esta buena noche buena de Navidad, cuando reconocimos al gozoso regalo de Dios que se hizo uno con nosotros. Su nombre es Jesús, su nombre es Emmanuel, que significa Dios está con nosotros. Qué regalo, what a gift. God is with us. What a gift. When I was a boy, my brother Matt used to play a trick on us for Christmas. Typically on Christmas Eve, that's when we would open our gifts. In fact, just before here, I had a Zoom session with my family, and we were looking at the gifts from afar, watching as people were opening them. But when we were children, my brother Matt used to play a trick, and you're probably familiar with this, where they would wrap one gift and put it in a box, and then that box would be placed in another box and tightly wrapped and taped and put in another box and another box and another box, and you get it. And it was always very frustrating as I was trying to open it up, trying to get to the actual present. But as we celebrate this special event, we must remember that this feast is more than one day. It's more than just one wrapped box to be open. In fact, we celebrate this event beginning with Christmas Eve and throughout the Christmas day and through the feast of Mary, the Mother of God made man, and through the feast of the Holy Family and through the feast of Epiphany, where the wise men came to greet the Lord, and to the feast of the baptism of the Lord, also known as the manifestation of Jesus as Lord and God. The celebration helps us to unpack or unwrap day by day the magnificent gift of God who became one with us. This mystery is too hard for us to simply take in one day. In fact, if we are honest, it's impossible for us to take in even over the next 12 days of Christmas. For this reason, we celebrate Christmas every year, and over these last 2,022 years, we have been unwrapping this magnificent Christmas gift. But let's take a look at this gift. Here we have a manger, the nativity scene. It's kind of a smaller version of the nativity scene. We're going to take up a second collection for next year's nativity scene here. It's Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, but that's okay. It's going to be bigger next year, I'm sure. But imagine we have angels here, and shepherds, and sheep, and oxen, and yes, even the three wise men, or I used to call the wise guys. And of course, we have Mary, the mother of Jesus, and there she is, and Joseph, who welcomed Jesus and Mary into his life. And most important of all, we have the baby Jesus in the middle. What a gift. What a gift. What a Christmas present for each and every one of us today, and for every Christian, and for every person on the face of the earth. Here the angels sing, "Glory to God in the highest," or so we hear this in the gospel today. And yet, while he's God in the highest, imagine this gift. We see that God becomes the lowest of all. Born in a manger, Jesus, who is God and man, is the most vulnerable person in the pesebre, in the nativity scene. He's just a baby. He needs his father and his mother, and the animals around him to keep him warm, and the angels to watch over him, and the shepherds to care as much for him as they care for their sheep, and the three kings, of course, to present him gifts. Isn't it interesting to see that God, who doesn't need us to be God, chose to become one with us, and clearly from this scene chose to need us God who doesn't need us chose to need us, to put himself in this vulnerable place. This God who is almighty and powerful became vulnerable. This God who is the Alpha, the Omega, the beginning and the end, that is, the one who is all time, chose to be born in time and at a particular time. This God who is omnipresent, that means he's everywhere, chose to be born in a particular place, Bethlehem. This God who is all-knowing chose to be taught and to be formed by his loving parents. Why? Why did God do this? Why did he do this? My friends, this is the true mystery, the true Christmas gift worth unwrapping today, and unwrapping some more, and unwrapping some more. We've been trying to unwrap this gift for over 2,000 years, and we are not even beginning to get to the fullness of this gift. However, we should never give up unpacking this gift within a gift, within a gift, within a gift. Will you understand? This mystery will never be fully unraveled as we know it while we walk this earth. However, the excitement of unraveling this gift should be just as important as the gift itself. Isn't that why we are here? Isn't that why we put lights out in our homes and put trees in our homes and celebrate the wonderful, joyful meaning of Christmas, even if we don't get to the depths of the meaning, and many people lose the sense of the meaning of Christmas? Isn't there something quite beautiful even in the packaging? The excitement of unraveling this gift should be just as important as the gift itself. For this reason, we celebrate this feast without knowing yet the fullness of this great mystery. Like seeing wrapped packages under a tree, there is a joy of knowing that something lies hidden within. We should never grow weary of this moment, this eternal moment. For this reason, I urge you perhaps to do something different this time. I urge you to attend Mass each day in this Christmas season, and, like the shepherds in the field, ponder what this Christmas message means. What does it mean to each of us in this cathedral, or to those of you who are watching live stream or on television from your home? Each day, Mass is offered so that we might unwrap the mystery. Or if you are unable to attend Mass each day in this Christmas season, consider reading the first few chapters of the Gospel of Matthew or the Gospel of Luke, or even go to the Gospel of John. Let's not forget to read that first chapter, which reminds us that this was God's plan to become one with us all along. And so, I invite you to consider this gift. It's a beautiful gift. It's a gift worth returning to. It's a gift worth opening. What a gift. What a Christmas gift. And this gift keeps on giving. In fact, as we come here to receive Jesus in the Eucharist, we remember that God, the unmoved mover, now moves through us and with us and in us as we go out into the world. So let us receive the Lord and go out into the neighborhoods and the streets, singing as did the angels, "Joy to the world, the Lord has come." Qué regalo de Navidad. Y este regalo sigue dando. De hecho, cuando venimos aquí para recibir a Jesús en la Eucaristía, recordamos que Dios, quien es el mover inmóvil, ahora se mueve a través de nosotros, con nosotros y en nosotros a medida que salimos al mundo. Entonces recibamos al Señor y si salgamos a nuestros barrios y calles cantando gloria a Dios en el cielo y en la tierra paz a los hombres de buena voluntad. Feliz Navidad, Merry Christmas, Marigayen Pasco, Meliki Liki Maka, Joy Noel, Bon Natali. I think I already said Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.